Hey guys, it's Jane and welcome back. Today we're talking about, you know what? Canada's Drag Race episode 3 and I'm about it. And, you know, we're here. If you're here, you're watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button right below. Anyway, we'd love to have new people join. I'm just trying to build it up, out here. But let's just get straight into it. Mini challenge, quick drag, and a good challenge. Who would have thought? Honestly, it didn't feel like a stupid challenge. This seemed like so fun and unique, and it feels like something that can be uniquely Canadian, right? So, the challenge is essentially quick drag, and they're auditioning for a new Canada morning show called Gay AM. And they're partnered up in twos, and they have to read from a teleprompter. However, it's a trilingual show, but I don't play that trilingual thing because their third language is Draglish. They basically have to read the teleprompter in French and English. And when they said French, I was like, oh, this is something different. America couldn't do this. America wouldn't even try. We're here for it. And the girls were genuine laugh over here. Genuine laugh. Anastasia had no idea what was happening. She said, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. And Miss Priyanka and Miss Lemon won that million challenge, which basically made them the heads of the new teams for our maxi challenge, which we're going to do girl groups. Honestly, I've been really thinking about this a lot lately about things I'm really enjoying from Drag Race and things I'm not. And the girl groups are actually something that I'm really enjoying. I know that they're really trying to recreate that, All-Stars 2 moment and give us like a classic detox, let me hit you with the slow verse, or Katerina Giakovna Zamilotchikova, or I'm Roxy Andrews and I'm here to make it clear. They're really trying to remake those moments happen. And I'll be honest, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. And I think with them introducing like musical moments throughout the season, it's a very interesting situation. Ooh. But I will say, Frock Destroyers, that was fun. And I think this was actually fun too. This is really taking it up a notch. It's like Rusical, but like really fun instead of like, what are you doing? So our teams are Miss Priyanka, Rita Bega. We have Scarlett Bobo, Anastasia, Ilona. They're gonna make up the Moose Knuckles. Honestly, funny discussion over Moose Knuckles. And the duels, that is going to be Lemon. That's going to be Toyomi Banks. That's going to give me some Jimbo. What about some Chiara and a little bit of Boa? I'm here for this. They also had somebody named Hollywood J. Don't know who that is. I'll be honest. It's a dancer. But I don't know who half the dance coaches are half the time, so I'm not even going to be like that person. But I don't know who Hollywood J is. And Ralph. Definitely not my artist. Actually, let's look up who Ralph is, because I don't know who... Okay, Ralph is a voice. Ralph is like, I guess, a Toronto star. I mean, come on, Miss Ralph. All right. I'll be here. I'll go listen to a couple albums. I'm here I got nothing else to do. We stuck in the house. So Miss Ralph is there to give everyone a good vocal coach. And some of the girls did good, some of the girls did bad, but honestly, who really believes that? Let's just get down to no mention so we can get into everything that we really want to talk about. Miss Ilona basically is picked last. She has a fit about it, and I get it. You're picked last. Oh well, we all been picked last. I'm sorry. I get it, but did that really deserve an emotional moment? No. Miss Deborah Cox is here, and boy, am I so excited. I'm really hoping that they do lip sync song of Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. When I tell you, that is my song. That's my go-to. I have been jamming out for that song for years, and that's like my number one, like, I know I can hit this. I can hit this, run circles around people with this. And your boy's talented. And they did not do the song. But I guess like they're trying to make this a fun situation, so I guess I understand why not. We have Lemon basically saying because she listens to City Girls and she thinks she's a song rapstress, and okay. I mean, like, her rap was actually good. You can obviously tell she was very inspired by the City Girls and some Saweetie. A little bit of Megan in there. But, okay. Toyomi and Lemon are obviously the dancers, hands down. They said, let me hit you with this choreo, let me get you a good 8 count real quick. And they were just flailing out and, you know, flipping the hair. I mean, they were doing it. I was like, okay, we're doing something in rehearsals. Miss Boa and Bobo, Scarlett Bobo, are having issues. Now, I learned from this episode that Miss Scarlett Bobo is like really high up in the Toronto scene. And in Toronto, essentially, like, Boa is basically like friends with Scarlett, but like Boa's on top while Boa's on top. Bobo's on top while Boa's on the bottom, right? However, in the show, it's kind of flipped a little bit, but I wouldn't even say it's flipped. I just think they get praised for different things, and I think that Boa's in a situation where she's finally being praised for being like the weird kooky queen, whereas in Toronto, she would not have been able to get that opportunity. However, after all this stuff is going down, after everything basically opens back up for them, who's going to be booked? Miss Boa. And it's not going to be a situation where she's going to have to rely on the fact of just being in Toronto anymore. So, I don't know. I really appreciate what Miss Scarlett Bobo has been bringing to the table. It's very great. I'm really appreciating Miss Bobo. But I'm also really appreciating Boa. She's doing great. She really is. Moving along. Obviously, let's talk about these girl groups. The girl groups were fine. I think this was actually genuinely fun. I was genuinely amused. Miss Jimbo could not do a damn thing. Jimbo was out there just deer in the headlights, barely saying her. She didn't know her words, but neither did Toyomi, allegedly. Because I was looking at that. Toyomi knew her moves. I don't know, is it me? Or does Toyomi just seem like, you could tell Toyomi's a tall person, but like in the heels, it just looks like she's awkwardly trying not to like lay out somebody. Like she hits like a move, but it's like you're doing short people moves when you should be extending just a little bit longer because you're longer. And that's the whole thing. I don't know. I know us above 6 feet people really be just, we're a little awkward at times, but like, I'm not trying to hurt y'all. If y'all are around, I'm not trying to hurt y'all. I'm not trying to lay on y'all. Like, I know I got some weight. Like, what's going on? Anyway, my point of saying is that who else didn't do great? Anastasia, you know, just didn't really, Who else was having issues? Honestly, that was really it. I think that I was really loving my favorite verses were Priyanka. It was Miss Boa. I enjoyed Lemon's verse, and I enjoyed Scarlett's verse. So those are my favorites. I'll be honest. Rita's was good, but I was just like, I wasn't really here for that. You know, just wasn't my shtick. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I wish that everyone else would really step it up. Also, Alona's verse really didn't fit. I don't know, like, come on, get on the 1s and 2s. We're now on 3s and 5s. You know, 1s and 3s, 3s and 5s. You know what I'm saying? She's off. So let's talk about their looks real quick. Category is Quebecy with the good hair, and, you know, we have to appreciate the puns when they happen. Good pun. We love to see it. First up, Miss Chiara. I'll be honest, this is actually my favorite look she's ever worn so far. I think like the Scarecrow look was okay. That's what I'm thinking of. I just don't think it was like, great. But this is my favorite look that she's ever worn. And to some extent, listening to the judges a little bit, yeah, is it like the most elaborate situation you could have done? No. But like, I think it hit the challenge on the head. I think that it was very Quebecy with the good hair, giving me a very disco moment. I appreciate that it's not like an afro, but it's more of like a huge Dolly Parton wig. So that's nice. But yeah, no, that's nothing bad, nothing great. It was like an okay look, right? Next up, Jimbo. Ma'am. Jimbo saved herself from the bottom with this look. Hands down. Look at it. I have nothing really. Look at this. I mean, she's giving you body, she's giving you hair, and I mean, when she turns around, it's like it's all like one little piece, even though it is obviously in separate pieces from the front. She was giving me dominatrix that is not coming into play. Like, Jimbo really serves looks. Like, truly, I have not really been able to like latch down on what Jimbo's aesthetic is, because Jimbo is all over the place, and I'm here for this look. She did horrible in the challenge, but this look saved her from the bottom. Next up, Toyomi Banks. What the hell is this? I think she wore this just so she could lip sync. Because there's no reason why. Or maybe this is like that last look she packed, and she's like, oh, maybe this is gonna be it for me. I'm just gonna wear this. It was bad. It was really bad. It just looked really bad. It looked like she had some extra wigs out there, and she just was like, let me put this on a corset or something. Let me put this on a wire, and I can just put this around me. No. Maybe it's just that all the challenges where she brought out all her not great looks, that's what's been up so far. I'm gonna give her that benefit of the doubt because, ma'am, get it together. Next up, we have Boa. Boa came out here looking like Ginger Minj at first. She said, let me open it up for y'all. And came out looking like Borat. You have to stand when you have to stand. And I'm standing that. That was a good moment. And like, kind of like what Brooklyn said, it's not supposed to work, but it does, and it does. It really does. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, all the talent out here. So like, come on, Miss Boa, take your time in the sun. Next up, Lemon. Okay, Lemon, I appreciated this. A nice little lemon tree moment. It was very simple, very elegant. Are those lemon hairs under her arms? Wow, they're detailed. I really like this a lot. I like the fact that it's like giving you this bark situation. She's giving you a whole tree moment. Really namesake situation. Her face is gorgeous. Her hair is just so unexpected to me that I wasn't expecting her to come out with a lemon tree, but it makes a lot of sense and it's hitting the challenge. It's just, there's a bunch of things that are just going really well for her right now. I'm here for this look. Next up, Priyanka. At first I was like, okay, where's the hair? Because I was just looking at her hair on her head, and so then she said all of this is hair, and I'm just like, oh, well, okay, Miss Priyanka, you're serving, and I'm living for what you're serving, and I'm loving the whole aspect of like the harness Cirque du Soleil situation, very dancer's body situation going on. I like the fact that we're getting hot, getting cold, very similar to what Brooklyn is serving tonight. This is just such a good look. Like, it just looked so good, so well done, so polished. It's so surprising. And also, I feel like with Priyanka, I don't understand necessarily what her aesthetic is. And I'm not gonna go on her Instagram literally for that exact reason, because I don't wanna know. I wanna be surprised. I wanna genuinely understand. You know, post-show, we can subscribe. We can hit the follow button. Next up, Anastasia Nakwe. Ma'am, I get the Cousin It moment on the back. I get that. But the front, you know, drastic, not Jurassic, drastic little differences. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not like, wow. But I do like the aspect, like she is like sort of giving you that Chun-Li moment. It just, for me, does not connect to the back. Like those connections are not there. And I kind of do agree with Brooklyn when she said, like, I thought you were gonna give me like a nice Morticia Addams. And honestly, I was like, okay, that makes more sense. A long black, like straight hair. And then like she could have dropped that, drop Cousin It right there on the ground, like right there, and just walk. It'd have been elegant, it'd have been great. But yeah, this is what we got. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like, could have been a little bit better. Next up, Rita Bega. This is my first time seeing this, so I'm reacting. This is nice. Is she giving you like storm clouds? Is this what we're supposed to be getting? I'm guessing that's the theme. I'm getting very storm cloud, weather girl, Just wanted to go for a quick walk in the rain. I forgot my umbrella, and it's really humid outside. After the rain just stopped in the middle of the day, and yeah, here's the frizz. I actually like this top situation, but I like a belted over like blazer situation. I've just always been a big fan of like blazers like that. This seems like this is really just like a jacket with tulle under it. So it's not made into a dress. Either way, looks good. She looks fine. Very different. I wasn't expecting, I don't expect this from Rita. So again, another person who I just don't know what they're gonna do. Next up, Miss Scarlett Bobo. Oh, I just realized it spells Bobo in her hair. She's a clown. She's giving you red nose situations right here, but she has hair. I'll be honest, the hair itself on it, I'm not a big fan of because it just felt like, wow, look at the tracks. But at the same time, I like the fact that it's really put together really well. And the difference between this and Toyomi is the fact that it just goes together. It's not messy. She has a body. She's giving a look. She's doing a lot more than just let me put on a hair dress. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure those are some hair bracers. There's some hair in her hair. She has hair happening on her head, and then she has some tracks as a dress. I mean, I'm enjoying this. I'm here for what this was. Come on, Miss Bobo. Next up, we have Ilona Verley, and I don't know if I'm just imagining the fact that she wears blue a lot because when I'm editing, I'm looking at the same thing for a long time. But I do like this. I do like the whole situation, giving you very poodle dog situation. Walk herself down the runway. Oh, she has little paw prints on it. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, this is a look. We're here for what Miss Ilona is going to be giving us. Good face, makeup is good, the hair is coiffed. Oh, she has little rings, accessorized properly. I mean, okay, she looks good. That's just it. That's just Miss Ilona. So the girls came and they conquered some of them. Some of them just failed miserably. But our winner tonight is Miss Priyanka. Shout out to Miss Boa and Miss Scarlett Bobo, both getting props and getting top contenders of the week. I don't, what's the real word? They really called out Chiara because they said her body is just supposed to be giving us fashion. She hasn't given us a fashion moment. They said Toyomi, she's trying to live up to an expectation. That's true. I think she is. But like I said, I think that she just hasn't, been able to reach into her bag for the challenge that she really packed for. Truly, just not really there. And our bottoms are easily, because of this week's challenge, out of Anastasia, Ilona, Toyomi, and Chiara is Toyomi and Anastasia. Now, as a root for everyone black, plus Jimbo and Priyanka, this is a little hard for me, but at the same time, they both deserve to be in the bottom. That was just it. And they lip synced to the song "Absolutely Not" by Miss Deborah Cox in front of Miss Deborah Cox, and it was the club mix. Again, not the song I was looking for. I really wish it was the other one, but they probably couldn't clear the rights. Yeah, it was a good lip sync. It was a good lip sync. Except here's the thing that I really just didn't understand: why didn't Toyomi wear this on the runway? Honestly. She pulled off that orange situation and then revealed basically this black number with the hair still falling down on it. So it's did you just give up and you just need undergarments? Because that was better than whatever the hell you were wearing before. And you took off that hat, honestly. And see, the hat would have worked better if you would have taken that little jacket and put it up top, and then you could have revealed the fact that you were just giving you a moment over here. With a couple tweaks, that could have been the look, and that would have probably been a winning look. I digress, but Miss Anastasia dropped Cousin It and was just, giving you a park and bark. Walk, 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 sing. Walk, 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 sing. And Toyomi was basically trying to give you a dancer's, what's a good word? I'm going to say a dancer's gaggle, because she was out here. She was, you know, giving you a moment, and it was good. It was a good lip sync. That's pretty much it. Like, they both knew their words. They were both going hard, but there was an obvious winner, and it was Miss Toyomi Banks. So we have to say sachet away to Miss Anastasia Inakwe. And Anastasia Inakwe, like, a contender, really a contender. Truly. So I'm sad to see her go, but like, I'll be honest, I'm adding Miss Scarlett Bobo in the mix because I'm a fan at this point. I'm really a big fan. So everybody black, I'm sorry, Anastasia, Scarlett Bobo, Priyanka, and Jimbo. These are my girls. These are who I'm rooting for. I really need Chiara to step it up next week because I just can't. Next week, we're getting an unconventional materials challenge, and bring back unconventional materials for Drag Race. Like, bring back those challenges. I want those. I digress. That's pretty much what I have to say for this episode. Again, there's no really like forefront who's going to win the episode, who's going to win the challenge, who's going to win the whole big shebang. I don't know. We don't know. But I will say, like, I am happy to see that we're getting somewhere. I'm actually kind of excited for whenever we're going to get our snatch game for this. Let me know in the comments whose look you like the best this week. Mine is easily Miss Priyanka and Boa. Boa is funny. So anyway, let us know. I want to talk to y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit a like. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later.